Welcome back, everybody. No intro this time. Let's just dive right into these several new released jail call recordings from Mackenzie Shirilla, probably complaining once again, but who knows? Let's see what we got today.
Somebody that's on that floor in there is responding like on the YouTube, or not YouTube, but on one of the pages about you. She's like, I just met her this week and she's so nice and there's no way that she did this intentionally. Mimi's on there going off the rails for you.
Who, Mimi?
Uh-huh.
Who's Mimi?
She's like, you guys don't even know. I just was in juvie with her. She said every...
Wait. You mean to tell me Mimi, is going off the rails for me? Yes. Well, who the hell is Mimi? She don't even know her own family members.
day, crying all day long. There's no way. I can't even believe this. And you guys don't know her. Crying every day about him. That's all she could do all day and night and think, and she loved him and blah, blah, blah.
Tell Mimi to text me. Damn, so people are coming out about this?
Yeah, do you have her info?
No,
Oh, yeah.
DM her.
Because nobody understands any of this, okay?
Yeah.
None of it.
Nobody, yeah.
So, I mean, obviously there's...
Nobody realizes how complicated it is when someone tells their boyfriend they're going to kill them by crashing their car into a wall, practices crashing, the route in which they will crash their car into a wall 7 times in a row, and then picks up their boyfriend and another friend and then crashes the car into a wall. No one understands how complicated this is, Pumpkin.
people that are very ugly and they're like, yeah, she should cry and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But they don't know anything. Remember, we can't talk about anything either, so...
I know, that's what I keep saying in all these messages. Like, everyone's like, this is so sad, and I was like...
Oh my God, and there's so many people saying she fucked with the Russo family. I don't even know why she bothered hiring a lawyer. She was fucked to begin with.
Did you find a lawyer or anything yet?
Kenzie, I can't say anything on this phone. Don't worry, don't worry about anything.
Ma'am, I think you can inform her whether or not you found her an attorney to represent her on the phone call. Whoa, hold on now. You asking me about a lawyer? Hold on now. Zip your lips there, Mackenzie. I can't talk about nothing on this phone. Ma'am, it literally will have no effect on this case as far as evidence and just like damning proof of guilt. If you hire a lawyer, honestly, that's a good thing. And honestly, if they hear that you've hired a lawyer, that might even work in your favor. Oh man, they're serious. They've got a big time lawyer working. Oh man, maybe we should consider a plea deal. I don't know. Maybe our case isn't strong enough. Things like that. Like, dude, shut up. Mommy, have you got me a lawyer? Hey, zip it. Shut it. We can't say anything on this call. They're listening. Okay.
Okay.
Just trust. But a lot of people are saying that she has friends in low places, and she was screwed from the beginning.
I forgot to tell you, on the news, what's his name was talking, Mike O'Malley, and, I don't know why he was talking, because he had nothing to do with my tit.
Why was he talking?
I don't know, in regarding me. I seen it on the news.
In regarding me. Ma'am, learn how to form an English proper sentence. Or should I say proper English sentence? See, I just formed an improper one myself. I guess I can't say anything.
That's interesting. And then guess what? There was a guy who was driving. He hit a fireman. Okay? The fireman died. He was just charged with murder, felonious assault, and vehicular homicide.
What, murder and vehicular homicide?
Yeah, and felonious assault. That's not murder.
In Strongsville?
No, not in Strongsville. But that's not...
Baby, I've been doing my due diligence and my research. I've looked up all the people who were driving and crashed into someone that killed them and comparing that to your case. And so I don't understand why. Ma'am, it's because she did this with premeditation. Obviously, Jesus.
I'm like, what, 95% of murderers in prison are people that caused a car accident? or had to do with a car accident? This is crazy.
I don't know why. I just feel like something about like me and this whole thing.
I don't know about that.
Like it's gonna be like, you know how you read about them like famous court cases in like school and stuff. I feel like my case is gonna be like that.
An eye opener.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh, it will be famous. Little do you know, it's not because you're a revolutionary case. It's because you'll be famous for inmates exposing the fact that you're getting pounded in the shower by dominant, aggressive, female, masculine inmates who are using sausages and cucumbers wrapped in saran wrap as appendages to do the dirty deed to you in the shower. That's why everyone will know your name.
That could be. You always were a mover and a shaker.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me see. I'm gonna get Daddy because he's been a mess thinking about you. So hold on.
Hi, baby.
Hey, Dad.
Oh God, here's this
I love
doofus.
you.
I love you so much.
Huh? What's going on? You feeling okay? You doing okay?
I don't know. I've been in my room a really long time.
Did you get my message?
Hold on. I'm texting someone back right now.
Did you get my text?
I know. I'm looking. I have to.
Yeah, hey, Dad, Papa, Pappy, Papa, shut your mouth. I'm trying to send a text to one of my buddies. Shut up. I'm texting somebody right now. Please shut your dang mouth, Dada.
I have to finish this one before.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Stay on the phone though.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere.
No, you'll do what she says. You will do what she says.
Back already. Did you send one like yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I texted you back.
Okay.
Did you see it?
No, not yet. I haven't left the bed.
Oh. Yeah, this is so sad.
Florida, you know, Pumpkin. Florida, you know.
Oh, people are. I just hate it here so much. You don't even understand.
Oh,
like,
do
I
ya?
fucking hate it here.
Oh. Well, that,
Is it not as advertised? Were the rooms not spacious enough and the mattress not plush? Did you not get a sleep number bed? Well, I tell you, a prison is just a lot worse than they made it out to be. Of course she doesn't like it there. It's prison. It's a punishment.
the judge did you dirty.
I know.
Oh, God.
So, okay, I got to give you the phone.
All right.
Love you.
I love you, Dad.
Sam said, I want you to know I heard the results. I wholeheartedly on my soul wish you the best, Mackenzie. I'll always be thinking about you.
Who said that?
Sam. Jessica?
Yeah, Sam, short for Samantha. Sam said, yeah, sorry to hear about that. I'll always be thinking about you. But anyway, she's going to go about her days, running by Starbucks, getting her, cheddar bacon pretzel bun sandwich for breakfast and her, vanilla latte iced macchiato. And then she's going to go to work, and then she's going to come home and she's going to grab her a Bo box from Bojangles with her chicken tenders and watch some good old programs on Netflix with her husband and kids and just, enjoy freedom and normal life and never probably ever think about you again. But Sam did want me to say, hang in there.
This one, I used to watch around the boy occasionally. She was like, you don't have to worry. I can tell there's more to the story, and you guys are good people. And
yeah, I was also thinking about, imagine all the kids that I used to babysit, and they're probably just like, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe it. Like, what if that could have been my kid? And that shit, has been stressing me out.
you have honey, don't worry about
Oh yeah, no, all the kids used to babysit. Yeah, imagine they had my kid buckled in the car seat and she slammed into a freaking brick wall going 107. Yeah, that could have been my kid. Yeah, they're probably like good riddance. Good thing we got her behind bars. I mean, come on.
Don't worry about that part. Everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows who you are.
But I'm gonna call you back.
Okay.
If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to subscribe to Phone Calls from Prison on YouTube.
Yes,
and if
sir.
You'd like to hear explicit calls not allowed
Phone
on
Calls from
YouTube,
Prison.
Check out PCFP's Patreon. Thank
Shout
you so
out
much
to
for
them.
listening.
Clip number 2. Oh my God.
I'm going to put you on speaker so that I can write. Okay?
What are you writing? Oh, what
Your
I wrote?
speech. Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yes, but read kind of slow.
Okay, to the families of Dom and Davion. Do you have that?
Uh-huh.
I've said it 1,000,000 times,
Okay.
but I am so deeply sorry.
Uh-huh.
I hope one day
But,
you can see
uh-huh.
I would never let this happen
Okay.
or do it on purpose.
Uh-huh.
I am just heartbroken.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I practiced doing this 7 times in a row to make sure that this would never happen. So after those 7 times, I know what to avoid doing so that I never end up crashing my boyfriend and my other friend into a wall. Yes. Now I see Mackenzie. Oh my gosh, you're innocent. Oh my gosh. Free Mackenzie. Justice for Mackenzie Shirilla.
Wish I could take all your pain away.
Hold on.
Long live the boys.
Okay.
And then to my family and support.
Uh-huh.
I thank you. I thank you all
Okay.
for seeing the real.
Go ahead.
For seeing the real, to my support. I'm getting a lot of Wade Wilson vibes here, I'm not going to lie. To my family and the support. Thank you for recognizing the real. Realize real lies. You understand me? 100 facts.
Under all these lies,
Facts.
Go ahead.
thank you for nonstop fighting
Okay.
for me and all the love
Okay.
and support.
Uh-huh.
I love you all so much.
Okay.
And then I pray one day
Uh-huh.
people won't see me as this monster they are making me out to be.
Who's they?
The prosecution and court, the judge.
Okay.
The people who are presenting all the evidence of the fact that I murdered 2 innocent people. Yeah, those people.
That they're making me out to be. Thank you. So that's what I wrote.
You should even say something like, I pray people won't see me as this message if you got a chance. Yeah. Well, then you're fine. Okay.
I'm just going to say what I said.
Yep. It's perfect, Kenzie. Okay.
Tell people to send me messages.
I will, but it's Saturday. You know what I mean? It's the weekend. They may be.
I tell you what, I should send you a message, you little silly little. I should send you a message.
out or doing things, you know what I mean? But I will. I'll try and tell them to set up video calls, too. What do you like better?
Both. Video calls and message. I need both.
Okay. So, I don't know why I went to my desk to write that.
If I sent her a message, I would probably just say, "Hello, ma'am, aka murderer. I'd like to inform you, you heavily resemble the cartoon character Ducky from Land Before Time, as pictured here." End of message. That's all I'd say.
And I just did it in my notes on my phone.
What's Dad doing?
I don't know, but Auntie just showed me something. Somebody's going off on Facebook again, and I swear to God, they know everything. They're posting everything everywhere, and it's like spot on.
Who is it?
I don't know who this is.
It's a new person?
Tiffany. It's that same one, but they know everything about everything somehow, and I don't know who it is. Yeah, Daddy was like, "Did I write this?"
Again?
Yeah. Yep. So
What are they saying this time?
new update. I just found out that dude lives in her basement, and she's been his lawyer for years, and there's a criminal living in the house, and I mean, just everything, Ken.
What the fuck?
Everything. I don't know how
Girl.
they know this stuff.
Oh my
So, yeah, I told
gosh.
Auntie Tiffany to see if she can contact them to see who that is. Who is that?
What the fuck? I need to know who that is.
That's what I'm saying. The only thing is, you can be anybody. They did use one word that points to them being a younger person,
What'd
but
they say?
obviously, bruh.
They said bruh. So they're a younger person. Oh, well, that narrows it down. I mean, how many younger people do you think hate her? How many friends, loved ones, cousins, nephews, nieces, classmates, teammates were associated with the two people she rammed into a wall? Could be anyone. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm dead as fuck. I'm dead as fuck. Oh my gosh, it just pisses me off just hearing her talk like this. Oh my gosh, shut up. You will be dead as fuck in prison.
I think they're younger, but who cares? I mean, of course they would know everything if they're younger, right? Like this is definitely. Well, they used it one time. I'm like, okay, so this is a younger.
Clearly, this mom didn't get to like fully live out her younger years when she was a young person, and it's just like, oh my gosh, Mackenzie, brah. If you know, you know. Big facts, 100. Yeah, YOLO. Like, ma'am, you are so cringe. Please quit. Please stop.
Person.
Ugh.
I want you to ask that one person if you do it.
Yeah, we're trying to find out. They're like they're stretching and twisting everything, and none of this is true. And they did not all live with the family. He rented a house next door, and they're making it sound like they did. I mean, Kenzie, it's everything.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm. I love whoever that freaking is. Keep talking, buddy. I love who that is.
Yeah, we need more people talking like that.
There is a lot of it, but whoever that is like knows intimate details somehow.
I love that.
Which is fine. Me too. Yeah. Keep
No,
talking.
you don't.
For sure. And I'm going to respond to the media outlets, I think, today.
Yes, please.
I'm scared, though. I am going to.
No, don't be scared, or have Dad do it.
Well,
if you're scared,
no.
like.
I'm not scared.
Okay.
I
good.
just need to really formulate my words carefully, that's all. I'm not scared, Kenzie. When I say I'm scared, I'm not scared to do it. I need to be careful to make sure that I'm doing it right. That's all because, one word.
One word. If I slip up just one little bit, then I'll reveal the fact that you actually are guilty of intentionally murdering these innocent people. I'm just terrified of the idea that my little girl would not get away with cold-blooded murder. It just really scares me, Kenzie. It scares me.
Could make her twist things. You know what I'm saying? So I just need to get legal counsel to make sure what I'm going to say is okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you know me. I don't fart without making sure it's okay. How was that for the prosecution listening?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
Counsel to make sure what I'm going to say is okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you know me. I don't fart without making sure it's okay.
You know me. I don't fart without making sure it's okay. Oh. Well, ma'am, I'd love to know your secret because, I have experienced a few times where I thought I had a safe fart and it turned out to be a little more than that, and I've ruined some good pairs of shorts. I'd love to know your secret, Betty Crocker. Betty Crapper. Shitty Crocker. Why are you such an expert on knowing when to fart and when not to fart? Very weird.
How was that for the prosecution listening?
Oh, no. Hold on, Mom. I'm about to get in the shower.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm going to call you back.
Okay, bye, baby. Love you.
I love you. I gotta call you back. Big Bertha and Big Brenda McGee got their dildos out and they're ready to ram me. I gotta get in the shower. Bye. I love you. Gotta go right now. Gotta go.
Love you too.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Oh man, she's gonna get Big Brenda. She gonna put that big. It's gonna be the end of Mackenzie.
I hope karma comes back it bites everybody that's against you in the ass so hard that they all disappear. That's all I said. And if I had a magic wand, I wouldn't go back and help Davian first. I'd make everybody else disappear. I'd click my fingers, and everybody would disappear.
Did he just say, if I had a magic wand, I would not go back and save the life of one of the people you killed, but I would instead make everyone who is angry at you for murdering Davion disappear? Wow. Well, now we know why she turned out the way she did, the way she was raised, and how her parents really are. You know, hey, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't save Davion. I'd eliminate anyone who was angry at you for murdering Davion. What a little loser.
That's what I would do. That's how angry I am. They screwed you so bad.
Papa Cuckold is angry.
Hello? Hey, those two, Nina and Bubba, to shout off the rooftops for you.
I know.
Actually, he's coming over. They're coming over. Here,
When?
our house, to talk to me about things.
I know.
Okay.
I didn't say Nina and Bubba. I said Rosie. Nina and Bubba.
That's what I mean. Sorry, not Nina. Not Nina. That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like Bubba's more like riding for me because he's like than Rosie. Like it's weird as fuck.
Because he's her. I think that was her. I'm gonna ask her that when she comes over.
Ask her what?
Oh, now we got the mom speaking this silly little language. We've already deciphered this in previous videos. It's the stupidest little language ever.
Oh.
Okay, that's who I think.
Me too.
Right. So I know your anxiety and you got fear and stuff like that, but
I don't have fear. I don't try to be a part of the loop if you're just like
what do you mean? That's what I mean.
Like the rat or something like that's weird as fuck.
No, that's what I mean. So just pause on that. I know it's hard to not feel that way.
Like I'm very weirded the fuck out. Like I don't. That's just.
Hold on. She's in a bad mood.
I'm sorry, in a bad mood. I'm just calling
I'm not in a bad mood. What is?
Well,
I'm not in a bad mood.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too, Dad. Like, what the fuck? Like, what does that have to do with you?
Listen, this weak ass man. Oh, sweet cake, sweetie cheeks. Oh my goodness, little pumpkin spice latte. Oh, my little pumpkin spice latte. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that you're angry and raising your voice with me. I'm so sorry. I know you're a murderer and you're a horrible person, but oh my gosh, please be sweet to me. Oh my gosh. This father has no ability to instill discipline and right or wrong into his daughter. He is a pushover. He is a weak man. And that's a big reason why your daughter felt it was okay to murder people and then complain like, oh my God, can you believe they gave me prison time for killing people?
Talking to me. That's weird.
I love you. I got in trouble last night or this morning.
Why?
I got in trouble.
By who?
Mommy got mad at me.
You got in trouble as a grown man. You're a grown man and supposed to be the leader and father of this household. And you got in trouble. I got in some big trouble last night. I got a spanking. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
For what?
So that must mean in like 2 weeks we're going to get in a car accident and I'm going to be charged with murder and felonious assault and stuff, because in Strongsville, if you speed, it's, it's something bad. Anyways.
I think we just heard a premeditated confession from the dad. Yeah, your mom, I got in trouble last night. Your mom was real mad at me about something. So in the future, if you hear about me ramming your mama into a wall, just know it's murder. I guess that's murder these days, right? Because of what they did to you. I mean, oh man, I'm thinking about doing the same thing. I think I'm going to take me a good old 115 mile an hour drive into the side of a 7-Eleven and just take your mama out because she got mad at me this weekend. What are we talking about? This is such a weird. Oh my gosh.
I love you very much. I'm angry for you, baby. I'm just letting you know I'm angry. Every waking second that I'm thinking is about you. That's all I'm thinking about. I just want to let you know I love you so much, and I cannot believe you are being put through this. This is. I hope karma comes back and bites everybody that's against you in the ass so hard that they all disappear. That's all I said. And if I had a magic wand, I wouldn't go back and help Davey Ann first. I'd make everybody else disappear. I'd click my fingers and everybody would disappear. That's what I would do. That's how angry I am.
What?
They screwed you so bad. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. I love you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, brother. Yeah. I gotta go. Yeah, you do need to go. What are you talking about? What kind of ritual? What kind of witchcraft are you over here talking? I would cut my fingers and draw the appropriate amount of blood to make the sacrificial ritual ceremony to make everyone who witnessed your murders disappear. I would not help the people you murdered. What are you talking about? I would cut my fingers. What? Dude. No wonder you got a sick little, weird little, silly little daughter. Like, the mother wants to be her. The father's afraid of her because he probably wants to have incestual pedophilic relations with her. It's sick.
I love you. I'm on your side 100%, and I know you didn't do this on purpose.
I love you, Dad.
Okay. So that's what I mean. You got an army of people fighting out here, baby, okay? You can't talk on the phone.
Yes, I'm on my period here, and then, I just, feel gross as fuck,
But I need to tell you, though.
Oh, you are gross. You're gross as fuck. You are absolutely gross as fuck.
We are all. Yep, we are all that way, how Daddy's feeling. Okay? And they are part of that.
If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to subscribe. To
Hi, I'm Dr.
Prison
Christina
on-
Green, and I'm the dentist who helped Jumpsuit Pablo get his smile back. But it wasn't just about his smile. It was about getting his health, his confidence, and being able to fully live again. If you've been hiding your smile, or you think that full mouth reconstruction is out of reach, I want you to know that your medical insurance may have benefits to cover this surgery. Every day, we help people just like you. To see if you qualify, just scan the QR code or email me directly. I'm Dr. Green, and I'd love to see if I can help you.
Some people say Mackenzie is just doing her time and she's getting touched day in and day out. But in reality, she's a lifer. And she's already sided with other women who share that same mindset. Women who know they'll never walk free again. This isn't gossip. This comes straight from Kat, aka Bouger behind bars, a former cell neighbor who did years in prison right alongside Mackenzie. Kat has first-hand stories, unfiltered insight, and a raw breakdown of exactly what Mackenzie's really like behind those walls.
For those of you who don't know, my name's Kat, and I did 2 years in prison and 10 months and a halfway house. And I'm about to go back if I can't find my bait.
Okay, I genuinely did not know so many people were invested in the Mackenzie Shirilla case, and I was in prison with her, talked to her, been around her after her conviction. So I'm going to answer some more and kind of go into detail about how she was in prison. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is Mackenzie Shirilla. She was given a life sentence for intentionally running her car into a building at over 100 miles per hour. And I've been around her, so let's get into it. So basically being in prison with Mackenzie and then getting out and watching all the documentaries, because I was incarcerated when she caught her case, when she got convicted. I knew nothing of it. It all lines up. I just watched the HBO Max Mean Girl episode about her and 100% get it now. So Mackenzie Shirilla was like the first person when I popped out and was on the yard. People were like, do you know why she's here? Like, haven't you heard? And I'm like, no. They do that with big cases. People that are in there for big cases are like fucked up cases. But I was like, no, I don't know. They told me and I was like, bro, what? That's definitely like definition of toxic, but whatever. So after watching it and seeing like how Mackenzie strived to like be seen and like an it girl and like have clout, she got that. Like, maybe not in the way that she wanted, maybe not in the consequence that she wanted, but she got that. In prison, everyone knew why she was there. Everyone knew who she was. everyone knew what she did and looked at her like, that bitch is crazy. Not like in a we're scared of her crazy, because she was not intimidating at all, but in a way that's like, wow, like you just threw your life away, and you just, who just crashes their car into a building? But she walked around like she knew she was seeing, like she knew she was getting attention, like she was that girl. She would wear makeup, like full beat, full face, full everything, every single day. Her mom, like, if you've looked into this case, then you know her mom is like adamant that she does not need to be in there. Her mom has advocated her. Her mom has said that she was going to get out, and Mackenzie walked around like she was going to get out soon. Like, she had no worries. I'm sorry, if I just got a life sentence, girl, I'm stressed. Like, what? No, couldn't tell. Walked around with her head held high, would cut her little crop tops, would walk around with hickeys on her neck, because that's just what girls do. They get in there and go gay for this day, whatever. Literally, like, had everything that you can have that's like special or like outside world stuff in prison. She had it because her mom and her family made sure she was straight. You know, they had money, so she was in their set. She would walk around like, and she would make stuff like hats out of like distress, like she would distress them, like Urban Outfitters type hats, full beat of makeup, full glam, nothing. Like, she always had like the most expensive shoes, most expensive like clothes, most expensive, like if you could have a watch, jewelry, like she had it, girl. She would make stuff. She was pretty like creative and like artsy. She would make bracelets and make jewelry, make that. She would sell them, and that was kind of like her hustle. But there is like, women's prison is like a popularity thing, so it's really like being in high school. And Mackenzie was kind of popular in prison because she had to be there for a long time. So like people who are serving life sentences have like an unspoken level of respect. Like, people that are just coming in and getting out, we're like renting an Airbnb and they're the homeowners, like landlord, you know what I mean? So she was friends with the lifers. I do remember this one girl that she was really like close with. Them two would walk around on the track literally every single day, and the other girl was a pretty girl, didn't look like she should be in prison either, whatever, can't judge a book by its cover. They were like super tight, you feel me? And then one day you just see like Mackenzie slowly shifted to hang around only the lifers, like the people that were in there in life, people that had names, people that were known because they'd been there for years, people that are cool with the CEOs. And that kind of like put her up in ranking, I guess, like at the prison. So she didn't deal with the other girl anymore. And I want to say it was about also another like female, like they were both like going back and forth like in a relationship, whatever. It was messy. You could like, Mackenzie definitely had drama like in her little friend group. She was scary though. She would not fight. She was very quiet and timid, like if she didn't know you, but she definitely like walked around, like jumped around, like a teenager, you know what I'm saying? Like living in a fantasy world, like still striving to be that it girl in prison that got her to be in this position in the first place, like influencer, all that. But like, baby girl, those days are gone. So I told you she walked around like she always, like she was getting out. Well, I got out in August of last year, and her appeal got denied in April of this year. So there's no her going back. Like, once you put an appeal in, if it gets denied, like you can't do another one. Like, it's over with. Like, you're doing your life sentence. And yeah, she goes up for parole in 15 years. Let me tell you something about parole in prison. If you're in there on a charge, anything violent, anything of that sort, you're getting denied off the top the first time. And they can reset you like 10 years. They can reset you however long they want. And for like, you do that, and like they reset you far. And with the crimes that she's in there for, and like the victims, they're gonna come to her parole hearing. They're gonna go there and they're gonna say, we do not think that she spent enough time, she does not deserve to get out. They're gonna do that, like 100%. And the parole board takes that into account. Like, she's not coming home. So a lot of people were saying like she's only got 15 years. She is 15 to life. She could be in there until she, you know. And it is what it is. Like, it's fucked up, but she did not walk around remorseful. She walked around like she was still in the free world, or like still in high school. And she was a mean girl. Like, you could see she looked down on other people, like laughed at people, would talk about people, which at the end of the day, no one really in there gave a fuck, because we're looking at her like, you're laughing and looking down at people, but you're gonna be in here for the rest of your life, and we're getting out and going home. So I think her priorities were still a little fucked up, but you know, it is what it is. She'll learn, or she won't.
Yeah, hey yo, what do you say? What do you know? It's the YouTube streets. Welcome back to the show. Ronnie Blue Eyes, Scandalous Squad, New Age Plug, DVS, Stuck in the System. Hey, this is getting real scandalous. This is called 2, and this Mackenzie shit is getting real shiesty. What up?
And DVS found somebody that was locked up with Mackenzie, and we reached out.
Uh-oh.
We have an interview with her tomorrow night. But before we do that, in the beginning of this video, we'll be showing just how she met Mackenzie and how Mackenzie is being a spoiled brat in prison, hanging
Yep.
with the lifers because she is a lifer. But ultimately, she's not getting touched, and she thinks she's coming home. Man, how do y'all feel about that?
Hey, she's real cocky, man. It could be delusion or she could really be believing this shit at the same time. You never know, but she's real cocky with it. I will say that.
Well, it's not something that didn't pass me when I thought about it, where her pecking order would stand inside of the prison system, right? If there's nobody else with a more heinous crime than her, then yeah, she's going to be the top dog and nobody's going to say shit to her. She's got 2 under her belt. No matter how she's got it, right? She's got a nasty attitude. She's got the iPad syndrome and she does not give a fuck. So some people still think that they have hope at the end of this shit. You know what I mean? She's walking around like she's never coming home, but she wants to come home, if you get what I'm saying. So that's going to outshine a lot of people's, mentality of trying to do this time and maybe, one day hoping on appeal or good behavior or something, a law is going to be passed, but people have some light at the end of the tunnel. She lives her days like she doesn't give a fuck. And people see that. She's careless. She's reckless. So a lot of people are going to say, you know what, let her crash on her own, but I'm not going to go out of my way to fucking do nothing to her because she's probably got the most heinous crime there compared to everybody else. Really,
she's been crashing out for a minute. She finally hit a wall. You know what I mean? No pun. Like, this shit is crazy. You know, rest in peace to the victims. Condolences to the families, as always.
Let me ask y'all this though: Can she afford to get any kind of disciplinary, like any kind of write up? Can she afford it?
Yeah, absolutely. Nah. She's fresh on her bid. She can get anything. Listen, by the time she goes
because listen, how that's what I was gonna say. If she goes to parole and she has just one, will they deny her?
Nah, man, it's gonna be in a bid. So they have it's almost like in the first 5 years of the bid, they know that you're gonna have some issues. Like if you're not adjusting right, and you weren't adjusting well in the streets.
Yeah, it takes a while to get acclimated.
They know that the first 5 is usually where you're gonna have a lot of run-ins or a lot of those write-ups to be forgiven. But once after the 5 years is done and you're under 10 or you're 15 and you're catching a write-up, it's over. Like the parole board is going to say, you ain't changed. It's over. You didn't have a phase. This is you the whole way through. So it all depends. She could crash out now and be all right later and get the board.
They'll take all that shit into consideration, like you said, whether she adapts and she's slow moving or she has a bunch of write-ups, or you never know, it could turn around and she could end up doing good time. She could be out there mopping the floors and cleaning the chairs, and you never know how it's gonna go. But with her attitude, it definitely needs an adjustment. And now that she's of age and she's 21, right?
Yeah,
we can start getting
21.
At this point, she's grown now, so we can start getting a little bit more in depth with the details. You know what I mean? So it's getting real scandalous, man. And I think the mom is somewhat trying to live vicariously through the daughter,
Natalie.
Yeah, Moms gives me Jesse vibes all the way.
Moms and daughter were trying to be models at one time together. And it makes me think, she got caught tricking, right? The daughter, Mackenzie. So, you know what I mean?
Human trafficking? That's human trafficking, bro. That's prostitution. Ooh. That's a whole nother ball game.
Now you're cooking.
Those sites, man, those you can't get away from them things. Once that's on your phone, it's on your phone. You can't delete that history, and especially if you're making calls and creating dates and doing all kinds of craziness.
Exactly.
And you're condoning that. That's trafficking, man. That's human. That's soliciting. I'm sorry, not trafficking, but soliciting. It's some form of something. It's not good. I'll tell you that.
That's why I brought up the age, because of this whole alleged prostitution and shit like that. Because we got to look at the facts, right? She had the scale, the mushroom. She was allegedly pushing this, that, whatever. But the fake IDs is what stood out to me, and I knew it was something scandalous behind the scenes going on with them fake IDs. What was you doing with them IDs saying you was of age when you wasn't? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know why these kids want to grow up so quick, man. Shit.
You don't remember feeling that? I remember wanting to grow up so quick,
Oh
but then
yeah,
when
when you're
life hits
young,
you,
you can't wait to
So
be old, and when you're old, you wish you was young.
listen, I had no choice, man. My story is a lot different. Not not to take away from anybody else's, but I had no choice, man. I wish I had time to be a kid. You know what I mean? I missed all of my fucking childhood and teenage years being a juvenile and all that shit. So yeah. Different. It hits different for
reminiscent.
me, man. Yeah, man. I get stuck, man. I get stuck in this
Stuck in this system. So we're on half of this call, the Mackenzie call. We're a little bit behind, but we're catching back up. One more detail with the cell neighbor. Her name is Kat, by the way. Bougie behind bars on TikTok. She will be on the YouTube streets. I think it'll come out Thursday afternoon at 12 because we're doing it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But and I want all three of us there. We're all going to interview her. She says that Mackenzie is walking the track. Now, DVS, is that common amongst lifers? I know you wasn't in a women's prison unless you're not telling us something.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about with that, but I'm assuming that it's all the same, man. Walking the yard, man, and she's walking the yard like with her head up high and her chin out and her chest out. She might be the queen of the yard for that time being until somebody else comes in, because I know everybody saw the Orange is the New Black. It's very similar to the male's jails, but she could.
Yo,
She
when you
could be
said walking the track, all I thought was hitting
You
that
talking
track,
about? No.
put in my pocket type
The
shit.
yard.
Drop the video.
They get the women for whatever reason. I guess they have a track that they walk around. That's
She
like
was walking track long before prison. Is my point.
Their recreation is a little different from the men, I guess. But yeah, the track would be the yard, and if you walk in that track, I guess with your head held high, you got it. She's got two bodies, man. I'm not, rest in peace to the boys, but in jail, she's got a lot more than most. She's got two. Some people just got one.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion right now. There is reasonable doubt with this case. Now, not saying that she didn't do it purposely, but her lawyers could have did a lot better job.
Well, I think they had nothing to work with. Like, what were they going to do? Lie? I mean, they can only do so much. You know what I mean? They can only work with what they have.
Well, bro, she should have went through a jury trial. She went through a judge. Her lawyers convinced her to do that because she thought the jury would be able to eat her up. But in reality, they present everything to a judge. It's only one person, and she thought it would just be the law, like it would be a lesser crime.
I think she's scared to be judged by her so-called peers because she
I think it would have worked out for her.
Good point, Ronnie.
Nah, I think it would have worked out for her. I've seen, listen,
So she would have got off if she would have got a jury, in your opinion?
She would. I've seen it happen, bro. I'm talking about dudes.
I'm talking about her case. Is there reasonable doubt in your mind?
Reasonable doubt. What do you mean by that?
Yo, for me, the seatbelt says everything. It went from suicidal to like, yo, I got
all that came out afterwards.
I don't give a fuck. I know, but I called it off the jump. I called.
Yeah, no, you did. You absolutely did, Ronnie.
So my intention changed. Like, yeah, she possibly could have dived, but it was like a 50-50 that she could have survived. So, but these motherfuckers is out. Respectfully, in her mind, she's like, yo, I might make it. I'm clicking up, but I'm taking them out. Like, whatever happens to me happens. So that ain't suicidal. It's more like not giving a fuck. We gonna see what happens type shit.
Okay, so they have a toxic back and forth between Dom and Mackenzie. Basically, another person heard Mackenzie said, "I'm going to crash the whip." That's how they were able to convict her. The judge looked at that, and they also looked at the route. So they said that she was going to the route, and she never stopped and looked at the wall. She just went down that route, and that route goes to her destination. It's not like it's out of her way. The prosecution did one hell of a job. And I'm not saying that she is not guilty or anything like that. I'm just saying there was enough where a defense attorney a good one could have got her a lesser charge or even off because there is holes.
When she read the verdict, man, she let her know that this shit was intentional. We know that it was intentional. We know that you're a fucking sick little devious bitch and you did this shit with the intentions of fucking killing them.
I think a jury would have found her just as guilty. I think so.
Okay. Then I honestly,
I disagree.
I think it depends on her attorney. I think if she would have
It
had
doesn't
a
matter about the
legit,
attorney because if
but
she would
this
have
is
went to the grand jury, she would have pleaded her case, and they would have had to they'd have had to present the evidence that they had at that very moment. It wouldn't have been, let's wait and do all this. You have to present this to the grand jury, and you have to make your case, and then they would have had Mackenzie come up, and they'd have asked her all these questions, and if she did have a good lawyer, they'd have asked her the right questions, and you know how that goes, and she would have looked like the innocent little girl that they were making her out to be, and there was a problem, and all it would have took was for that jury to say, yo, she's not guilty, and they would have never been able to bring it up ever again. She would have been walked, case dismissed.
I think they would have chewed her up and spit her out.
Well, let me break down some angles to y'all real quick before we get into this call. So let's start with the make and the model of the car, the Toyota. The Toyota was having malfunctions with the accelerator around that time, and there was lawsuits in place. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened there, but a defense attorney could have went deeper into that.
In her so-called addition.
Well, the mother was already
her
doing that when the police
conditions, her medical conditions.
gave her phone back. The mother was already on top of that. She was already asking about that because she wanted to know if she could be possibly use that as a, defense later on. Because once they told her about the black box, once they told her about that black box, she got real curious and she tried to, lean in that direction.
It's not called a black box on a Toyota, so it's called something different. I just want to put that out there too. Now, let me say this real quick. This is the thing that the judge was hammering down on Mackenzie. It was how she acted after the murder, right? After the murder's happened. But this is the thing. Every little thing can be looked into and justified. They had her singing a rap song, right? Right after the murders. Well, guess what? Her Dom was a damn rapper. Those was his songs. They were literally thinking that she was doing TikToks, but those TikToks were his songs. I'm just saying.
She crashed into a wall and she killed 2 boys, bro. What do you mean? And she's an evil little bitch, bro. What do you mean? Come on, stop it, bro.
Hello.
The comment right after that one is from somebody else, and all it says is, she's pretty.
I'm dead. That's not even good, though. I don't...
No, but this is like, what?
While I'm at court?
Yeah.
Ronnie, you're on the side,
they
man.
talking like they hungry.
No, not even that, man. Just the whole thing you were talking about earlier, man. The Mars is pushing that, man. She's a half-ass pimp.
You know?
Who the fuck said that?
I don't know. Wait a second. Hold on. Okay. Put speaker for just a second so I can see.
What'd you say?
I just have you on speaker for a minute so I can see.
Speak that gypsy. That's what they're calling it, Ronnie.
No, that's not gypsy. It's gibberish. Like pig Latin shit. Little kid shit.
They're saying that's the gypsy language. I was a little appalled, and I was offended when they fucking said that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I got 100 gypsy cousins, Irish gypsies, travelers, whatever you want to call them respectfully, and that's not it. I know how they
Gypsy Rose.
talk. They all talk individually. That's it.
Hey, what's going on with Gypsy Rose? How's she doing out there?
Interesting.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But man, they called out Morgan.
Is that the corporal? I'm about to go. I'm about to ask to get off the spot.
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't know if that's the corporal though.
So wait, before you have to get off the phone, I'm just scared. I just need to say, whatever happens today, we're gonna be okay, right?
No, but no.
But we'll get through it.
Either way, I'm not gonna be okay. But if I get fucked over and charged with murder, I will not be okay.
No, we'll just move on to the next fight. That's all.
How is it? That's not gonna be for a year or so.
Well, you still might have to serve time anyway. It'll just be time served. Okay?
Oh my God! Look, Mom, I'm not worried about doing. Understand that I'm gonna have to do some time. I mean,
that's what I mean.
I'm not worried about that. I obviously would rather not. I feel like I shouldn't do any, but that's how this has to be in this situation. That will make the families happy. But murder,
no, hell
no. That's just horrible. And
nope, that's what I mean. So we're just gonna go fight.
Did you hear that? To make the families happy.
Right, yeah. That shit hit different.
What the fuck, man? Like, there's none, and I keep on emphasizing on this, right? But there's nothing there. There's not even a speckle of remorse, of survivor's guilt, of anything. Nothing.
empathy,
Accountability.
sympathy,
There's
anything, right?
nothing there. Like, this shit is like, she's soulless. This is what you would consider to be soulless. Boys were innocent all the way. They really got blindsided, like, especially his friend. Like, come on, he's an innocent. If anything, he's an innocent bystander.
Well, he could have been in the sexual triangle friend group too.
But
well, she called him collateral damage.
That's crazy.
You see what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
He's more of an innocent victim than anybody else because he got dragged along, and she didn't say, you know what, you get out my car, and kept it between her and him. You know what I mean? That would have been a little bit more respectful.
And that's something we talked about a lot with the Wade Wilson shit too. The victims, they never got any, like his GoFundMe was going crazy. They was receiving no help,
And I just recently found out too, Ronnie, that this kid Dom, man, he was adopted, man. He was in the system.
Yeah,
not
Dom. Not
Dom.
Davion. No, Davion was. He was adopted.
That's I thought it was something different. So I heard something different. I'm gonna.
No, you're reading comments and you're not fact checking.
Well, you could be onto something. I'm definitely gonna get onto that and make sure I fact checked next time.
So don't worry about it. Just if it does, which I can't believe it will, we just got to move on to the next round. That's all. Okay. So keep your chin up, keep the faith, and I hope that she can see, and I hope it doesn't go that route because that would be ridiculous. And
yes, and then honestly, if the judge does that, I'm just gonna know that like she like has like some like weird ass shit going on.
No,
I'm just gonna know that like
it would
bribery or something. That's all I could think of. Like,
and there's no way she can. There's no way she can because you're gonna judge for a long time. Is that somebody screaming?
No, that was a door opening. In here, so you know at the juvenile facility how we just have to like sit down all day and we're not allowed to walk around. You can just walk here. You're allowed to just walk. But quizás não me like pizza. Pizza quizás, we can use the pizza and pizza quizás the pizza quizás and me eating cheese it. Like girl, you trying to sneak me or something?
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
So she's in an open bay dorm, and that's they sped it up, bro. That's that gibberish. We're gonna have to slow it down and decipher that shit. That was fast.
Whoa.
She's got it down with her moms. Her mom's
Her mom's probably taught her that shit. Let's be real.
Yeah, absolutely, Ronnie. Absolutely. Fuck, you think she learned this shit from? Because her mom, listen, her mom's is anywhere near around our age, bro. That was a thing back in the day. Like,
in the projects, all the girls talk that shit.
You have to sit down.
Well, you said that social media in the prison genre taught her. So is the mom teaching her too? And then this is what I'm going into because I'm going to keep bringing our kids into this because this is the only way that I can make my points. But is our kids getting is your kid? And I'm not saying as my kids, as your kids, are they getting raised by social media? And then when something happens, we're not getting the blame because the judge didn't say that. The judge didn't blame the mom either. The judge blamed Mackenzie.
Yeah, because there should be an understanding.
They didn't hear these calls. The parenting is different too.
Good point, Ronnie. These calls weren't out yet. Ugh.
But I'm pretty sure they were listening to him. I had somebody listening to him.
So I don't like that.
Corporal. Well, I want to ask him if I can get off the pod because my 7 days is over and I'm not mentally ill. Are you sure? Well, hold on. Because I got a high profile case. I don't know if I'm looking for pregnant.
She said,
and I'm not gonna lie.
Pregnant. Hold on. She said I'm high profile and I don't know if I'm pregnant. Whoa.
Whoa. What?
Whoa.
And I'm not mentally ill. Are you sure? Well, hold on. Because I got a high profile case. I don't know if I'm looking for pregnant. I don't want to be on the pod. All right. I'm on general population tonight.
You are?
Yes, I can be with the girls.
Yo, she sounds excited like she's getting ready to go to a party. That's
they
crazy.
probably, listen, they're probably going to give her food. They're going to have a care package set up for her, socks, slides, underwear, probably some fresh whatever, some food made up, some juice, probably some hooch or whatever else they got, some pills
Little
crushed
care
up, and
package, little welcome
some
kit. Yeah.
Tang. they're gonna have a fucking party. It might get nasty.
She said, I'm probably getting moved in the next couple of days. Wait, so you sure I'm being... Okay, she said, hold on. But yeah, she said I might be getting moved. I'm so happy. I'm on general population tonight. Oh, yeah.
That's how mom's cheering
That's
like a cheerleader.
crazy. And did we really just skip over the fact that she said she might be pregnant?
Yeah,
Because
that's
you gotta
wild.
remember, she was not just sleeping with Dom. She's sleeping with that other kid that did the interrogation or the
Well, I
interview
think
while
we
she
know
was.
already because this is 2023.
As much phone time with you, though.
I have 3 calls scheduled. Don't forget.
Oh, I'm dead. Thank God. They're going to hate me.
So I don't care. Well, I do care.
I don't. I don't give a fuck. In here, like, this is when I left. When I left, everyone was like, don't let them bitch you in there. And I was like, girl, I'm nobody's bitch.
I know you're not. Just make friends.
Damn, Stacey be sending me heavily long messages. I'm going to read it to you.
Oh, my God. That's no. She doesn't say. She writes books.
Yes. She says, I don't know, my phone froze in the last message, but yeah, I worked 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. last night. It wasn't bad. No minors, LOL. I hope the rain holds off because I don't drive or have a car, so I take the bus there today. Your mom said seating is limited 2 rows, so I'd like to be able to be in the courtroom, but I know you have family and stuff, so just know if I'm not in the room, I'm right outside the door praying for you. I know my son's worried about you today. Even though he doesn't know you, he will get a call today because it's his birthday. Other than that special allowance or something extra, we get 1 20-minute Zoom visit on Sundays. Not fair, you know, but deal with it. So, I know you didn't get much sleep at all. Sentencing days and night are the worst. It's the fear of the unknown that eats at us. No matter what happens, Mackenzie, I will be there for you. I will be in jail court, rooms at prison. I still can't believe I did 3 years in prison, LOL. I made it and threw it out just fine. You have a big heart, and now who they're making you sound like, don't forget that. And my son will be here for you too. The ability of seeing this situation as it's still going on. My prayer for you right now is that God please place a hedge of protection around Kenzie and her family today. She has suffered through, you know, as well as we do. Place a hand on her shoulder and give her the courage to sit in the courtroom today and hear what the judge says to her. Please soften the judge's heart and guide her decision-making today. I pray the Lord Jesus Christ can be with her. She really needs you. I won't say anything cheesy because I don't know what to say. You don't say good luck in situations like this. Trust me, I know. I'll leave it at that. Just know I'll be there either in the room or out the room. I plan on introducing myself to your mom if I can find her in the courthouse, LOL. Keep your head up. There's nothing to look at. There's a head hung like a defeated one. You have not been defeated. You're a survivor. Sending you my love. Love, Stacey. I love her.
That's right. That's right.
So I just want to say this feels a little cultish, and I feel like they're starting to corner witch gang or something. Which gang?
It sounds like the mother's like somewhat media trained at some moments when she wants to be. You know what I mean?
I think they watched a lot of Bad Girls Club or something.
Yeah.
Yep. I wish I could see the message as I'm typing my other message.
Yeah.
But I can't. I'm gonna text her back again. I'm gonna say, sorry if I leave. Do you hear the ma'am?
A little bit.
Ma'am?
Oh.
Your text while I type. Yeah, I hope something good just comes out today.
Well, after today, see if you can get a job.
I applied for a job.
You did?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I applied for it. I said just anything.
Oh my God.
My mom can't wait to meet you.
Tell her that I'll text her what I'm wearing so she can find me.
Oh my God. How does someone just have the energy to say ma'am 35 times in a row? I just don't understand.
Ma'am?
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
You're going to have PTSD just from that alone.
Yes, it's irritating as fuck. I'm so happy. I'm on GP.
Yeah, that's awesome. Jimmy, you get a tablet?
No.
Oh, so you're on GP on that floor?
Yeah, but they said they...
That's okay. I don't even care if you get a tablet. I was just curious.
I do.
Not even...
I do.
Well, we'll see.
I do.
Once at a time.
She gives
Because that
me,
would be
yo, hold
amazing.
up. I just want to point this out again. I know I said it. I don't like repeat myself, but spoiled little brat, bro. That's the vibes, bro. Spoiled brat, like
The
entitled.
iPad baby. iPad baby.
Yep.
But one step
She
at a
wants
time.
that tablet.
Is your room going to change?
I guess yes. I need to get the fuck off the floor. Like, I don't give a fuck.
No, if you're in general population on that floor, does your room change?
No, I'm just in general population.
Okay. And if it does, I need to tell Faith because she showed me where your room is.
I'm going to.
You're going to what?
I'm going to just tell her either way I'm going to have a window. So I'm going to just tell her my new window.
Okay. I love you.
I love you so much, Mom.
I miss you.
What'd you say?
I miss you. Were you ever able to open my e-card?
What do you mean?
That thing that I sent you, that the attachment with that message, it's just, there was something that was loading or something, remember?
Hold on, I'm about to see. Okay.
Bless you.
Yeah, I don't even know. Stacey be like having so much to say, and I just like.
I know. That's how she's right. It's a lot. So let me know if you need more money.
No, I got money. Cool.
Wow.
Yo.
Leslie and Laura.
Talk about entitled, like I'm saying. Nah, I got it. Let me know if you need it. Nah, I got it. I'm good. I'm
Girls, I got
Gucci.
them. Mackenzie. Oh, fuck.
What is?
Yo.
I'm just saying, I just got to whip up some foul shit. Allison is my sister. I want you to know we have been praying so hard for you this week. I'm going to be praying for the judge all morning. You don't know my sister and I very well, but we have loved you from afar because of your mom. Deep breath today. Just know we are here, and many people are. You are not alone. Oh, and I have 10 minutes left.
Okay.
I love you guys.
You have 1 minute left.
I'm gonna call you back one more time.
Yeah, that's fine. I just can't believe all the things you're experiencing. It's just, holy shit, Kenzie. It's so much.
What'd you say?
All the things you have been experiencing. It's
So
much.
did DVS say that the mom's living vicariously through
I
the
did.
daughter?
I
That
was
she's.
just gonna
You
bring that
did.
up. It's funny
Okay.
you
Okay.
it's funny the timing that you just mentioned that because I was just gonna re-mention it.
Damn. Maybe I heard your wavelength because I thought one of y'all said that already that the mom was
I
living
was just thinking it.
vicariously
No,
through
I
the
said it
daughter.
earlier. I said it
Oh,
earlier,
okay.
but I was just thinking it at the exact moment you brought it up on my brother. Rest in peace, Boo.
R.I.P.
So many
brother.
highs and lows and ups and downs. A pillar of strength, my love.
Yes, like, man, I'm gonna come home and just like, I don't even know.
DVS, even
Pillar
though
of
you don't
strength.
like Natalie or whatever the fuck the mom's name is, can you at least cherish or appreciate the love a mother has for her daughter while she's locked up?
Yes, to that I can absolutely, without a doubt. But it's just the intentions are just horrible, man. It's just horrible. There's no accountability on either end,
So
and it
DVS
shows.
basically thinks she's doing more harm in the long run by not telling us
Absolutely,
what she needs to do
absolutely.
now. Right. I hear you.
I get the motherly love. I understand that. By all means,
Of course, we're
it's
gonna
to
ride out
the last
no matter
dying
what.
breath.
Yeah.
But at least do it with some direction, right? At least do something
Some
with
purpose.
with some real meaning, at least like principles, morals, direction in the right direction. I'm not seeing any of that. I'm just seeing this fucking stupid ass path of dumbness. Like it's
Path to
sick.
destruction.
Yeah, the perpetuation is crazy, man. And I hate so I hate to keep on comparing Wade Wilson and Papa Steve, and then how we were just talking about curiously. Papa Steve kind of lived through Wade curiously, you know what I mean? So it's like it seems like all the parents know what their kids are capable of, and they allow them to do it so they can say, "Yo, I know I'm capable of doing that." I don't know. I know that sounds sick, but
No, you're right. You're
Yeah, nah.
100% right.
Yeah, he
Because
sounded real talky on that last interview we did with Def, man. Shout out to 23 and 1.
listen, when it comes to Papa Steve, the Wade wives, if they couldn't get Wade or they're gonna Wade, they were latching on to him.
No, that is crazy.
Able to help so many more people than you already were. You know what I mean? Just because of your experiences.
I'm gonna be a life coach and stuff, and like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be everything. I'm gonna do everything.
Thank you for using Securus. The caller has hung up.
I'm gonna be a life coach. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's wild. Call 3 hours before verdicts.
Okay, Mom.
Anyway, what were you saying about the life coach?
I'm gonna be that, and I want to do like a ton of jobs like Miss Ken.
Yeah.
She does like hella hustles.
Would
What
she
she
have
does?
done the murder again? Would she have committed this again if she got off?
Only time will tell.
The
Only
way she
time will
did it was
tell.
real reckless. She literally risked her own life, but she gave herself a chance putting that seatbelt on. But she did risk her own life pulling this off. So, if it seems emotional, like a crime, I don't want to say a crime of passion, but in the immediate moment. But they're trying to make it like premeditated because she went to that site. But you're just playing devil's advocate, like I said in the past. Where is this site? Because it could be someone she frequents on a regular basis anyway. You know what I mean? Like whether it's a smoke spot or where she kicks it at, or she got a friend nearby. You never know.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what car she drives?
No.
A Mercedes coupe, and it's cute as fuck, and it's a convertible.
Oh my God. I can totally see that. Yeah, she's excited to work with you. And she should be. Because you're awesome.
There goes that bullshit again.
Feeding the ego. You're awesome.
If you can give them Casey Anthony, but she has to be free, would you do that trade?
She's already free. Casey Anthony is a free woman now, right now. She's out here living her life. I keep it the way it is. Keep her ass locked up. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a crazy analogy. 'Cause I was thinking of some shit and Plug. That shit threw me way off. It had me thinking. I was like, yo. It made me forget what I was gonna say. Type shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
We don't need any kids out here like this, man. They need a fucking reset. I don't know what the fuck's gonna help this little girl, but I hope it happens, man. The better of humanity. If this shit is contagious, we're fucked.
I'm so happy I'm on general population.
I know, me too. Damn, that was like the longest freaking 7 days ever. It was almost like when you went to there in the first place, you know, when you were just sitting in medical, but like not, but worse.
Yes.
No, you know what it's like when you guys had to quarantine for COVID?
Yes,
But at least no, it's worse. Right, because at least you had.
That's another thing, Plug. You know what helps people think that they would be able to do bids? When everybody locked in for COVID and everybody was on this half-ass lockdown. Like that was a way of conditioning people to be incarcerated in a way.
Yeah, that's the
Even though they
government practicing for martial law type shit. I seen that during the Boston
Well,
bombings,
not
bro.
only that, they turned on a different way of dealing with life. They turned on a specific.
And they turned off a lot too.
Oh, absolutely. But
Got rid of
definitely,
a whole generation, like you said, and all kinds of
the
traditions, if
elders.
you will.
Yeah, the elders, man, they got rid of them first, man. But definitely, the lockdown did something, especially that's why I said when you really do time, like or you have nothing, you know what I mean, and you're just sitting in a cell,
Isolated. Yeah.
isolation. It does click something, it does open up some things in your
Isolation.
mental to a sense.
Definitely.
But it definitely it feels like they turned something on for society to be more submissive and accepting of the jail mentality or stuck in the system kind of mentality. You know what I mean?
Shit in your room. Oh God.
We need to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Why?
Auntie just went. She's telling me about it.
You said why?
Which one?
Oh shit, that was cool.
Yeah, but you see how the delusion is so crazy and so far stretched. Wade was doing this too. Like, man, you're probably never. I don't know. She's not going to see the hard rock
light of day. Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
What, Auntie?
Leslie.
I was there when it first opened. It's all right. It's kind of cool. Wait, you might have been there when you were real little.
Hold up. I'm not saying. I'm coming out with all I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this one.
Yeah, she said, I'm coming out with shahos. Like, she's
Yo,
selling to these chicks that's in general
yo, I'm
population.
about to hit GP. Hey, it ain't nothing about to hit GP. Yeah, she all glee with it, bro.
Yeah, this is that fucking bad girl club bullshit, man. That reality show really fucked people up,
So
man.
in this call, we found out. I don't know if that was like a technical glitch and they got that wrong, or she's actually thinks she might be potentially pregnant. It's crazy, and then her hitting GP is crazy. Let's go.
Alright, I was like, hopefully I get moved out this nut house. I hate it.
Well, what happened? So what's up? What they say?
Oh, I was just talking to my friend.
Okay.
What'd you say? What I hate. I hate it here.
What happened?
I have to see what time it. What time is it, Mom?
8:56.
Oh. Okay.
Who are you talking to?
What'd you say?
Who are you talking to?
My friend.
Oh, okay.
My friend, but yo, hold on. So homegirl asked her what time it was. She got dead heated. I fucking hate it in here. Don't answer her. Then gives us the answer and says, "That's my friend." Like, you can't make this bullshit up.
Yeah, maybe she is running into somebody that's going to run up for our money, man.
And then your stuff should be
No.
coming this week too, right? Everything should come this week. Your commentary, your book.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes left.
Yo, DVS, if that was the
But-
case, now would be the time to strike, because to butter her up and get her ready, because they just said everything's coming. She's about to get all that, so they would take all that. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom. I'm so nervous. I probably won't see you again till court.
I know.
But I'm so nervous.
We are going to be old.
I hope.
Oh.
I have, like,
Miss Cammy's message. She's praying for you and thinking about you today and hoping for the best.
Miss Cynthia?
No, Cammy, and she said stay strong, and she thinking about you, praying for you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
love
will
her.
get through this. Okay. Just pray, pray, pray. There's nothing we can do at this point, and then if we'll just take the next step. We'll just keep walking. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
For real, if this shit, like, gets, like, framed, or, like, if I get, like,
We'll just appeal it.
No, I'm saying appeal it and get protests going, get, like,
Yeah.
people, like, involved in this shit. Like, this is just insane to me. Like,
Me too, baby. Okay.
and detective of 14 months needs to get fired, for real. Like,
Unbelievable.
it's giving 14 months. Like, you
The
are a
whole
genius.
city is literally in danger with him.
Yes, like, and, like, what is he? Like, for real, like, what is he? He's not white. What is he?
I don't know.
Yo.
He is fuck. Like, he's built weird as fuck. Like, like, when he just be talking, I'm like, why are you, like, thick at the bottom and small at the top? Like, he's, like, slim thick for a man.
Whoa.
And it just, like, throws me off.
Yo, bro, you heard that shit?
Slim thick for a man.
They're not even white. You caught that, DVS? I'm surprised you weren't tripping.
Yeah, I'm still trying to understand. I'm still trying to. I'm confused. I'm seriously baffled. I'm trying to get it. Trying to see if there was some kind of like racial, like something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to make sense out of
Ugly as
nonsense.
fuck. Like, I don't know.
Anyway, one foot in front of the other, no matter what, no matter how many steps we have to take, we're going to walk through this journey together, okay? And you're not alone, and you're going to create good relationships no matter where you are, because that's who you are, and we will get through this.
Shit. Yeah. I can, it's so horrible here. Like, I just, like, hate it here so much. Like,
You are here for a reason. You impact lives no matter where you go, in such a positive way, babe. This is just another chapter, okay?
yeah. I've been, like,
We don't know
working
why.
out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Every night I work out.
Good.
Like, to the point where I be, like, sweating out of breath.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well, make sure you drink a lot of your water intake is increased,
The
too.
water is so foul. The water is so
Yeah.
foul. I get, like, so
Sorry.
grossed out from the water. Tell me why. I think the girl in the room next to me was playing in the toilet last night. Like, I swear to God. I swear to God. All I hear is, like, the toilet water, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, maybe she's just peeing. But then, like, it went on, like, multiple times. I'm like, there's no way she peed 58 times. And, like, she playing in the toilet.
Playing. Yep. Yeah.
All right, I got to step in my Selma.
Yo, the
But I
mom
love you
thinks
so
this
much.
shit's
I'll love you.
funny. She thinks
Oh,
this
nah,
shit's funny.
I think somebody's running her off the phone, man. That's what I think.
I love you too. Pray, pray, pray. Everybody's praying. The whole community too.
All right, Mom. I love you so much.
I love you too. Bye, baby. Love.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you, Mom. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Love you.
too.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Tell everyone that I love them. Bye. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
The caller has hung up.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
YouTube streets. Yeah.
As always, shout out to Full Course of Prison.
Salute. YouTube streets. Wow. That's crazy, bro. It's like she's almost so cocky. It's like she's looking for smoke. Like the mother said, you impact lives. Yeah, she just impacts hundreds and hundreds of lives because she just took 2 lives, and everybody in them 2 people's families about to be affected for the rest of their lives. That's her impact. What is she talking about? Like accountability. Some killers own that shit. Like, yeah, they deserved it. They stand on it, smoke, whatever, you know what I mean? But some people, everybody goes about it. Every situation is different, but there's no accountability here. There's no remorse, and it's just crazy. It's all about me, me, me. That's psychotic shit.
Okay, so if we look at this case without hearing these calls, and you never heard Mackenzie talk, would you look at it different? Because at the end of the day, we've always protected women and children. This is the first case where there's a woman that killed 2 men.
Right.
And
last time it was the other way around. We had a man that took 2 women's lives. Rest in peace with the whole Wade Wilson case. So I hear what you're saying.
Wow,
it's
a lot
different.
of resemblance to the case. Well,
I didn't even catch that, Ronnie.
Plug. And I'm gonna answer honestly. I would look at it a little different if I didn't have all this information, because knowledge is power, and that's what gives me my opinion. You know what I mean?
I think the mom makes it worse for her.
Fucking hell yeah.
And she did it in court too.
Yep, that's a fact.
And I think the mom, because let's just say Mackenzie died, the mom's not going to be that sad.
I don't see that either, bro.
Am I tripping? I feel that. I feel like that's just the way she's acting the way that she is. That's just who she is. She's like separated from reality.
She's cold, yeah. The delusion is real.
She is one from the funky bunch. I tell you that, man. She's a special.
Oh man, yeah, don't do them like that. They're the dirty dozen. Shout out to Maki Mock.
I wasn't talking about that funky bunch. I was talking about.
I know, but I got a rep for the bean right quick.
Yeah, shout out to the really funky bunch.
And the dad, I think we give, like, the dad, he wasn't really, sad that there is victims either,
Right. It's all about her.
But he's not worse. He's probably the best situation out of the whole family.
Yeah.
Is how evil the mom is.
He established no dominance. Like the mom's the alpha of that pack. Like she wears the pants in that relationship. Like for real, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's sick.
But she makes it think he does, though. She's good at making it think that he does actually.
Yeah. No, that's what a lot of smart ones do. Let people think they have power that they don't.
Listen, man.
Well,
it's an old trick.
You remember the car though, when they're in the car and he's just blabbing out the mouth. It seemed like she can't get a leash on him sometimes.
Right.
No,
But
she
does,
can't.
though. She be pulling on that shit. She got the leash on, but sometimes he just be pulling. She gets a little pullback.
She allowed him to bark that much because she wanted him to. That was allowing him to be even participating into the fucking scenario.
Their narrative.
Place. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's not a part of any of that shit. He sounded like a fan, like he was just a hype man. So, he doesn't even he's not in control of shit. He is spoken. He's under law of speak when spoken to. Yeah, don't fucking say nothing. Don't tell me nothing about nothing. You fucking stay your ass over there and fucking speak when it's spoken to, motherfucker.
Yo, plug,
That's
as
how
far as A and B, yeah, exactly. As far as A and B mic, they got that on the C mic. It's crazy.
One of my questions I'm gonna ask Kat tomorrow is, was she doing voodoo in jail? And I think that came from the mother as well.
Definitely, it could be passed down, taught.
they're talking that gypsy shit. They, that might be something.
Are we talking
Never
about
know.
Gypsy Rose or like actual gypsies?
No, actual gypsies, and
Dude.
then you got voodoo, you got Santa Maria, whatever they call it. There's different forms of this type of witch. Listen, man, I'm from Massachusetts. Whenever I'm
Yes.
in Lynn, City of
Wicked's
Sin, I
happening.
cut through. I cut through Salem, Mass, bro. Yo, I get goosebumps. The hair on my body stands up. Like that shit's real. I met a few chicks out there that are really,
This year,
really. I
Ronnie.
wouldn't
This
even
year.
badmouth them. Like shit is
Make stuff
really real.
disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this year, Ronnie. I'm really coming out there this year. Salem, here we come.
He's not coming back. Had enough?
You certainly have my attention.
Because I can keep going, brick by brick, dollar by dollar, body by body. Or you can call your boss and tell him to shut down this operation. Tonight.
That's not much of an offer.
In March 2022, Mackenzie's pattern of reckless driving and anger behind the wheel began to surface on her own Snapchat. On March 30th, while sitting at a red light on Shermer Road at Pearl Road, she snapped a photo during a road rage incident and captioned it, "This bitch dumbass." Investigators later questioned whether she typed and shared that post while the car was still in motion. Just days later, on April 1st, Mackenzie once again documented another road rage encounter. This time, she was seen driving on an unknown road when she snapped a picture of another car and added the blunt caption, "Dumbass." Investigators noted the same concern, that she may have been operating her vehicle while distracted by making and posting the image. A similar display of temper was recorded earlier that month on March 24th, when Mackenzie filmed herself cursing and name-calling someone in a parking lot at Polaris Career Center in Middleburg Heights, Ohio. The confrontation wasn't over a major incident, but simply because another driver had parked slightly over a line. It was yet another moment where she demonstrated her tendency to lash out in traffic-related situations. Perhaps most alarming was an earlier Snapchat video from March 20th, where Mackenzie recorded her speedometer hitting 90 miles per hour. Ohio law does not allow speeds anywhere near that limit, and investigators confirmed the steering wheel cover in the video matched the one in her vehicle. In that clip, Mackenzie not only broke the law by speeding, but she also divided her attention between filming and driving at a dangerously high rate of speed, further highlighting her disregard for safety. Altogether, these documented posts revealed a clear pattern. Mackenzie repeatedly used Snapchat to show off her anger and recklessness behind the wheel. Whether it was insulting other drivers, lashing out in parking lots, or recording herself at 90 miles per hour, she consistently chose to put others at risk, while turning her dangerous behavior into social media content.
YouTube streets in the building. Ronnie Blue Eyes, Scandalous Squad, DVS stuck in the system. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on, Ronnie?
Man, I'm just chilling. These phone calls are getting crazy, man. Shout out to El Plaga, everybody in the chat listening. Hit that like button if you like something. Ronnie Blue Eyes, DVS, we here. Yeah.
Yeah, Mackenzie Shirilla thinks victim's mom was drunk in court. That's wild.
Wow. That's a crazy title right there.
That is. For her to even think that even, her, and if she was, so fucking what? You killed you killed her son. So fucking what?
Right. For her to even insinuate that, though, like you're saying, that shows this call is going to be interesting. I'm intrigued. Let's just leave it at that.
No accountability whatsoever, once again.
Yeah.
This call was made before Mackenzie's guilty verdict.
Yeah, I really hope Monday goes well.
Like just.
I have a good feeling about it, then I have a bad feeling about it, then I have a good feeling, then a bad feeling, a good feeling, then a bad feeling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it nice outside?
It's really humid. So I don't know if that's good or bad. It's just gross.
I think Mackenzie's really bad at reading the room. I think Mama Love let it be known that you're fucked, kid.
Right.
It's wet and sleepy.
I don't care how I want it.
Oh, I'm blacking out.
So what did Jim say about getting Dom's stuff?
Well, I haven't spoken about it yet. I heard you they addressed it though, which is good.
I mean, getting my stuff. Yeah, I told you. From Dom's.
Yeah. So I'm sure that's coming. One step at a like one in front of the other, right?
Did you talk to the warden again, or no?
She has not called me back yet. I'm sure she will. She seems very nice, but it's also the weekend, so
she might
I
not
don't
be.
know how that shit works. Yeah.
Yeah, I really need to shower, but I just think I'm just gonna wait till I get my soap.
Well, there's been a moment in time where you didn't shower for all.
That kind of debunks what the cat said, right?
What's that?
Cat said she was very hygienic. She was washing up in the sink and all that.
Oh yeah.
Listen, man.
But washing up in the sink and showering are two different things. And now, if she only had access to the sink and had to take a quick bird bath, that's one thing. But if she's avoiding the showers, that's completely different.
Yeah, and even so, man, I'm not waiting. I'm making sure I'm washing the vital areas and I'm drying off, man. Because tell you right now, you'll smell like a fucking caveman if you in there for too long. You don't wash up, man. You start smelling like a savage. Definitely don't want that. Unless you're into that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
And you're gonna feel the way you look.
Oh, absolutely. You're gonna be on some real caveman shit. You might get real primal. You could get feral in a box, bro. I bullshit you not.
Yeah, facts.
Especially when you get out. Like when you get out of the box, man, you don't want to talk to nobody. It's a very different feeling. It's very weird. You're trying to get your shit back together because it's like that you time in the box is like it all depends on who you are and how you're built.
Yeah.
But it can be a great thing. I know it sounds crazy, but it can
Attitude is everything. Yeah, depending how you go about it. If you take that time to reflect
some
and do some
people
work.
I call it it could be a good trip, you know what I mean? Because some people take psychedelics to take a trip. When you're in the box, you can take a trip, son, without any kind of drugs. You know what I
It could be a
mean?
bad trip or a good trip. It could be damaging or it could be healing. That's on you.
Yeah, but I'm talking about to another higher level of consciousness. Like,
Yeah,
I've had trips where I've never taken any, mushrooms or anything like that. And when I did take mushrooms, I've been in this blissful state before, and it was like when I was it's weird. It's hardcore. It's a lot of meditation, but it's hardcore, man.
Meditation over medication.
Absolutely, bro.
In the hospital.
So even when you came home.
I know.
Well, you'll be okay. Yeah, just if you want to wait, just wait for yourself.
Has anyone been to Dom's grave or anything?
I don't know, Kenzie. I don't know.
Yeah, when they brought up Husney in court, I was like, I hate him.
Ew, who did?
They brought him up in court. They were like, I don't even know what they were saying about him. They just said his name, and I was like, I hate him.
Ew, who said his name?
I don't know if it was Jim or the prosecutor, one of them.
Ew, why? He had nothing to do with anything. Nothing to do with anything.
I tried to pay attention sometimes, but then I got really bad anxiety, and I wanted to bite my nails, so I just had to tune it out and think.
Right, I get it.
For like the first time in forever.
Right.
Like, holy shit. iPads are not a good thing, man.
Who are they referring to when they saying?
I don't know. I think that might be an ex or I was trying to figure that out too, Ronnie. And I'm like, is that somebody she was fucking with on the side? Is that is he some way somehow trying to sabotage?
Or maybe the person that did the I don't want to say interrogation, but came in and gave a statement. Because remember, they said they had this little friend group, and she was sleeping with more than one of these dudes.
Allegedly,
it ain't even allegedly. This is
right.
out of their own mouth, supposedly, whatever we could say allegedly. But we both know she was promiscuous, to say the least. But you never know what else was going on,
No, yeah. I just I don't know who they were talking about. I really thought it might have been like a side dude or something. That's what I was thinking.
Right. Okay.
Because when I pay attention too much, I get to like crying.
Yeah.
Do you think like my facial expressions were good? Because I was like so mad, like half of that.
She's
Like
a
listen to
psychopath. She's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah,
She
facts.
just
That
told
shit.
on herself. She's a
Yo,
psychopath, bro.
my antennas went up. You think my facial expressions was good? Like,
Whoa.
did you have a hard time faking them? Like, what the fuck?
The fact that you don't know is a problem.
She ain't in touch
Oh,
with your own emotions. Like, what the fuck?
this shit is all up front, son. Holy shit.
Motionless.
She does need help though. She needs a lot of therapy and she needs a good psychiatrist, bro.
Big facts.
Matter of fact, she needs a fucking team, son. She needs a fucking clinical team to fucking diagnose everything. What the fuck, bro?
stuff they were saying, and I like was trying not to be mad.
Baby, I was not in there. I don't know. Everything I saw, you looked fine and sad. You look sad and distraught.
Well,
that's what you should look like.
What you should look
Yeah, 'cause, like when they was like lying, I like
yawning. Whoa, she's yawning in the midst of this shit. I mean, they say that when someone. So let me not get into that. You know more than I do on that. Let me get the fuck
Yeah,
out
there's
of
a few different. Earlier, I was actually gonna bring that up when the mother yawned because it didn't seem authentic. But if it was, usually you know how when you yawn, somebody
somebody.
yawns right
Yeah,
after you.
to show
That's
empathy.
only if they're empathetic to your situation or your cause or whatever you're going through or you in general. You
Yeah,
know what
if
I mean?
you're an empathetic person, usually if someone yawns, it's almost that's why they say yawns are contagious to
Yeah,
empathetic people that
they
would
call it like sympathy symptoms, if you will.
to an extent, yeah. It almost try it to an extent, yeah.
I wanted to do it so bad. Just be like, what the fuck? You're fucking lying. Like,
But I was gonna say this is the reverse of that. This is the
Psychology.
nonchalant. This is the nonchalant yawning it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Skimming over this shit like it ain't that serious.
yeah, like she's a lion that just caught its prey. It just, what's the one now? On to the next one.
Isn't that
No
incredible
fucks
that they can
given.
do that?
Not at all, Ronnie. At all. This is sick, man. There should be case studies on these kids that do this horrendous shit. There's another girl that just killed her mother and her stepfather, bro. Shot both of them. She only got caught because she gave a eulogy and she told on herself. She raised some red flags and on
Right.
how she worded it, and she basically she gave herself up. So that's another case I was gonna dabble in. I was gonna try to bring to the streets, depending on what happens. But she's another iPad baby. It's crazy.
Damn.
And then did somebody say that you and Don were together for like a year and a half?
what? No.
Oh, good. Somebody asked-
And actually, you can check out the page on the YouTube streets. Plug did a video already on that, if I'm not mistaken. Did a video on the young girl who shot her mother and then shot her fucking stepfather.
Oh
Hardcore
yeah, because
shit.
I did hear about some shit like that, and it might have been from an El Plaga video, man. Shout out to El Plaga.
Yeah. We're gonna do some reactions too to a lot of videos that are out on the YouTube streets. Plug is one hell of a producer.
Oh
He's
yeah,
an editor. He does it all, man. He's a lyricist, makes beats. He
he
does it all.
producing the shit out of it. Yeah, he's great
So
with the production.
there's some videos you're gonna see that we're gonna react to that are just wild. The other case that we're gonna check out too is the judge and the sheriff who shot the judge, man. I shot the sheriff,
I
but
shot the
I
shit.
did not shoot the
I
deputy.
shoot the
You
deputy.
know what I mean? So I want to get into that because there was supposed to be a sex trafficking ring going on. They had two women that came forward saying that they were a part of this sex ring that was taking place. From the details that we know, that's out there,
Right.
the sheriff saw something where the judge's phone was calling his daughter or had his daughter's
Okay.
contact in
Yeah.
there, and there was something
Wow.
really fishy going on, and we haven't heard anything. Not much is out, but I want to get into that because I'm always FTS, fuck the system, but I think this man did a good service, but it all comes down to how long he knew and did he only decide to do this because it was his daughter and fuck everybody else, which is understandable to an extent, but if you were taking part in it too,
right, that's different. And I
it's
actually
different.
have that tattoo, bro. I got the fuck the system tat. Had that shit since I was young, but yeah, you know what it is, man.
Yeah, but I would like to see how that plays out and get to the bottom of what's happening over there. But yeah, let's get right back into it.
Like
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Okay, good. Then somebody must have heard that wrong. Oh, good. Okay. I'm like, there's no way nobody would have corrected that.
I'm just still like shocked at Angela being like, yeah, me and Ken used to be really close, but then like,
Can you?
it's not. And Miss Russo saying that like she got to like thinking how like I like became like demanding and like holding over Dom or some weird ass shit. She was like saying how like I got to be controlling over him.
Well, we heard the phone calls, the stuff she was saying. You heard it, Ronnie.
Yeah, and we seen the footage too
You
of
better open this
Dom.
fucking door right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, exactly. We seen the footage of Dom recording the phone calls. He knew, he could feel, he could hear, he could smell, he just knew he could feel something coming. You know what I mean? Did he know it was gonna be this drastic? Probably not, but he knew something was coming. Something was off with her. You know,
And you
it
got to
was
remember,
outrageous.
he's young too, and I'm not gonna
Right.
lie, man. There's so many times that I've been, I've kissed death. You know what I mean? Just to see
Oh
if I
yeah.
could. And he's probably thinking the same thing. And it's that kiss was deadly. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because listen, man, when you're messing with a crazy chick and you think your dick is making her move, bro, and you think you're the one,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, yo, let's see how far this can go. Let's see how
Oh, and it
crazy
gets
this bitch
wild.
really
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean?
Wicked
Like,
wild. Yeah, yeah.
so I'm just being real. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
you
He's
ain't never
young,
lie.
dumb,
I'm
and
with
full of
you.
cum. So just saying. So, but I think that's what the case was. I think he was willing to see how far it was really gonna go. Just being on that kind of like, well, see how good my shit works.
Dancing with danger, yeah. The devil.
Absolutely. Because you could see he was back and forth on that call. He knew what buttons to push. He knew the
Yep,
game
yep,
already. He's a victim, but we all get pulled into the bullshit.
yep.
Only if she knows, if she knew. Only if she knew.
Yeah.
How like you would be mad at me when I hang out with my friends and shit.
Right.
Like Grace can come testify. Like when I was at her fucking house, she like was about to break up with me.
I know. Just don't say anything. I'm telling you, if we have to appeal this, we have a shitload of. We have tons. So just don't
I'm
say
just saying
anything.
we just should have been showed all the shit in trial, but
I don't know
Yo,
what was
but hold
wrong, what
on.
wasn't, but the evidence is.
What's the relevancy? Like, how's that justify you taking 2 lives? Like, this is just crazy.
But this is the delusion where her mother is willing to go with the story just to hold on just a little bit longer, just to have enough
Right.
control to just be in her life. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because any real mother, or there's a lot of motherfuckers that
Right.
are gonna lie. My mother would have fucking lied for me.
This lady's just along for the
My
ride type shit.
mother
Yeah.
lied for me so many times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
So I can only say much, but anybody with real common sense that's really like not into this kind of shit, that's really
Yeah.
living a right life, they're gonna say, "Yo, listen, I know what you did."
Exactly. My father used to always tell me, bro, never lie to me so I can lie for you. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Well, that's a whole nother. How can I
Different
say this?
generation, they're
Well, not
different
even a
time
generation.
place. We was in the hood, it's good.
You're in a different level of
Environment.
society.
Right.
You know what I mean? You living on the underground shit. There's a lot of different rules that are taking
Of
place.
course.
So that's even though that's
Regulation.
that's noble in a sense to those who understand. That's not correct, and
Right.
in all actuality, that's not really the right way. You know what I
But it
mean? Like,
was where I was at that time in
no, I get
place.
it. I
You know
get
what
it
I
to an
mean?
extent because there's rules and stuff and codes that come along with
Yeah,
that, and
rules
you
and
got to be a
regulation,
gentleman.
code of
But when
conduct.
it comes to
Exactly.
stuff like this, the fact that there's none of that,
Yeah, this
it's
is
not a
crazy.
lifestyle. This is just enabling. The fact that she's not saying, "Yo, listen,
Right.
I know you
Yeah.
can stop the shit, right? You
Yeah.
can
I
stop."
agree.
You know what I mean? I know.
Yeah.
You know that I know.
Take some accountability now. Come
I
on.
know that you know that I fucking know.
You
So let's
know?
stop playing around. Let me hear you fucking say it. Come on. You know what I mean? Like, because
Crazy.
there's no point to keep on going. It's
Yeah.
just sick. Because it's
Beating a
like
dead horse.
she
Yep.
just wants to be there with no real direction, which is fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. She's just along for the ride on the YouTube street. She's just riding.
Riding.
agreements. Even Trump's going on right now, and they have this huge meeting about what evidence is allowed in and what's not. Which I think is like so weird.
Can't we just show everything? Like, I don't understand, like, what the fuck's the problem is?
I don't know. I don't understand either. So just we'll figure it.
I don't understand either. Like, yo, like
Oh
two
yeah.
schoolgirls, like we're in
Like you
class
said, bro,
sitting
this is
together.
where the ignorance is real convenient at this time.
You see, but it's so obvious. But she's so young, she doesn't know.
But with the mom, it's calculated.
Absolutely, but she's
Mm-hmm.
dumbed herself down to a level of where it's almost like they're two girls sitting in class, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Figure it out. I don't know.
The class of life.
This is something that we never, ever in a million years thought we were ever going to have to go through. Ever. Ever.
Yeah, this shit's so stupid.
Like, everything should be allowed in. I don't get it.
Wow, that was a quick switch.
Yeah.
She didn't want to, because what she should have said, excuse my mic, what she should have said was, this is not really stupid. What you did was stupid, and this is why we're fucking here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, don't change the subject to say, I wish you can get all these packages. And
Yeah, everything should be allowed in. That's crazy talk. Like, do you know where you're at? Like,
fuck that. Let's address the issue. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you talk about that instead of, but that she's real good at diverting, and then she'll come back around, she'll loop back around.
yeah, the distractions are real, but no one's trying to talk about the pink elephant in the room.
And that shit is hot pink, son.
Yeah, no, I was saying though, like how Mr. Rousseau was like, yeah, Kenzie became like demanding over Dom because she didn't want like Dom to come over my house anymore, and I'm like, that's not what was fucking happening.
What?
First of all, that's not what's fucking happening.
Right.
Second of all,
Hold on, I need to rewind that. I was distracted.
didn't want like Dom to come over my house anymore, and I'm like, that's not what was fucking happening.
What?
First of all, that's not what's fucking happening.
It's the other way around. He didn't want you to come over his house because you wasn't acting like a lady and you was being fucking wild.
Right.
Like a wild bad girl
Relevancy
stuff.
again. And yo, you might want to throw up the captions, just a reminder. But wow, yeah, that's mind blowing, bro.
Hope the lady upstairs is not burning us down.
For real.
Sorry about the fucking goddamn alarm, man. Goddamn
Fire alarm.
city crickets, man.
Yep.
Right.
Second of all, Dom was spending more time with me because you were losing his. She didn't like it because Dom was losing. Her grasp on him was getting lost. Like
he was growing up.
Mm-hmm. Like, he was like distancing himself from her. Like he would still eat dinner with her like every night, but like girl, like.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know, Kenzie. This is some shit I never thought people be. And then Angela, what?
Angela was like, yeah, like Dom and me would talk about their relationship, and I was thinking they were going to be done soon. Dom talked about wanting to get out of their relationship. So would you want me to put up what he said about you? Because I don't believe a word that you just said. How can you say that? That's hearsay, first of all. Angela could have just pulled that out of his ass. I don't believe that one bit.
Right.
And I can pull up with him saying, I don't trust Angela. Let's just put that on the record, folks. Like,
right.
I have proof. Text message proof of him saying that.
Yep. I know.
So if your own brother doesn't trust you, why should any normal person? Why should your testimony be credible?
All I have to say is look at who they are. I hope that they know who they are, and they know who we are. Just look at everybody's background.
That's fucking bold,
I was looking at
bro.
Jim too, and I was like, that girl probably.
That is fucking bold. That is so fucking
Look at
disrespectful.
who we are. Yeah, she's putting herself in the same category as the daughter at this point. Like,
but the accountability, there's never accountability on Mackenzie's part. It's always calling out the other shit. You're quick to do that shit with your daughter, like your fucking girls in school,
but they
you
don't
don't
want to
call out
acknowledge
her
the fact
shit.
that she's a stone cold killer.
Yeah, like you're the mother. You had to see these fucked up signs way before this even happened. Like, come on, there's small subtle signs that are fucking let you know
red
you got a fucking
flags. Seen
psychopath
this
on your
shit
hand.
long
I
ago.
bullshit you not.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like, come on, let's be real fucking real. Like, real parents know, man.
For real, for real.
It would be so pretty if she just wasn't such a bitch. Like,
yeah,
she is a bitch. Like, I hate her.
I don't even think she is pretty, Kenzie, because of the way she talks and what she's capable of doing.
I think she's so pretty, but like her personality just like makes her like a negative word.
Yeah.
And like the boy prosecutor, I'm like, man, do you have another suit or what? Because you wear that same suit every fucking day. Like, you dirty as fuck. Like,
What, bro?
Yo,
This
they
is what you're
straight
worried about.
shit,
This is
man. Yeah.
what you're talking about. You're facing fucking a lot of time, and you're talking shit about
Talking about
people.
somebody's fit and talking shit about the fit.
How do you even have? Well, come on, man. You know, there's this great saying. Small minds talk about people. Great
Right,
minds talk about discuss events, and then
right.
intelligent people, uh, talk about solving problems or coming up with solutions, something to that extent. But you get what I'm saying. She is like so small minded, man. Like out of everything that's taking place, you still haven't elevated to a new level of, yo, I need to work on me and the way I'm thinking, because this is what got me here.
Yeah.
Just saying, man. It must sound like fucking kumbaya, but come on, let's be real.
Right.
Like, I know that suit stank, like, with that roll in your neck, like, his bald dumb ass. Like, I hate him. He's
Yeah.
ugly as fuck.
Well, and evil.
And who was that one other girl that, like, sat behind the prosecutor?
I don't know. I wasn't in there.
You should have been able to stay in the courtroom. That just is so annoying that you couldn't come.
I know. No, because Christine even couldn't. She was trying to pull her lawyer card to see
Really?
if she could bring her in there. Yeah. And they're like, no. No.
She asked the prosecutor.
Yeah, I guess she even tried to cite some case or something. Hold on a second.
What is wrong with her? She just loves to use that, like, fake ass lawyer job as, like, a way to get out of everything.
Yeah, so they were like, yeah, we don't care, no.
She's so corrupt and she needs to be fired. She's
They're
bad
all
as fuck.
so aggressive. And B's crazy.
Why? Oh, what he did?
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about it. That's probably what Dom would have wanted, though. But it's still fucked up, and I'm still, like, telling on him.
You
for
can
doing
know
it.
anything about you. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I know. Yeah, the video. Right.
Of him smoking? Yeah, for sure. That's getting sent to the judge, for sure. I need that
Right.
to be shown.
Right. No, you said that's what Dom would have wanted, that smoking part?
Oh, yeah. For sure. Dom would have wanted everyone to be high in court.
Oh, my God. That's so bad, too, though.
Yeah. That's
I know
bad
his
for
family
her
would have done it.
thinking that
Not my
shit.
family, but
No, right. I'm sure they all were.
they probably were drunk. I think when Miss Russo was testifying, she was drunk.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You could just tell. I think she was drunk.
Do you think Tyler was on something? They were saying he was making faces.
He was. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like,
that's not normal for him?
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
he was
know
just
him.
really nervous.
He was making weird ass faces. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? Like, that's so weird.
Maybe he's got Tourette's or something then.
Yo, they're straight
I don't
shitting
know.
on these
That
people.
weirded me the fuck out. And like, the detective was making weird ass.
Well,
So
listen, man.
disrespectful,
But
bro.
this is how fucking dumb they are. This is how stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I really hope that this lady's okay, man. I hope she's not burning this fucking building down. But this is so regular with this lady that it's like I've come accustomed to it, and I'm just, I'm numb to the shit. I've done bids, so I know how to tune shit out. It doesn't bother me. It is giving me a little bit of a complex because I know it's bothering
But
everybody
she's
else.
not very combative about it, you know. But
You can't,
Mackenzie got
man.
control issues, bro. You can tell there's control issues. And I don't know if you ever heard the old saying, you know, collaboration over competition. Like you get a lot more bees with honey type shit. Like they're just
Oh,
going
of
about
course.
this the wrong way, you
But
know?
the thing is, the fact that they're so small minded and that they talk about people like
Right.
it's nothing. Like this is their energy. This is how they get over the facts of reality and the real shit that they're supposed to be looking at. So
Yeah.
I'm just in awe, like how fucking stupid people are. You know what I mean? Respectfully.
Ass faces too. I was like, is he okay?
The detective was?
Yeah. Like it has to be online somewhere.
I know, I was looking too because I just wanted to watch and see the bits and pieces I missed. I got to see Jim. Oh, go ahead.
There was a what's it called, a live thing? Like it was live?
It was supposed to be, but it wasn't.
Oh.
So I think I don't know.
So that's good.
You have 1 minute left.
I don't know if there was a favor to Daddy. because I was his friend, you know? I don't know.
It was supposed to be live when you were going.
Yeah. You can't call me again because I got to work at 8.
Why can't I call you again?
Because I have to work at 8 and it's 7:40. Well, I guess we can. No, we'll do one more time.
Yeah, we can do one more. I'm blacking out bad as fuck right now. Like, I swear, I don't know what it is. I've been blacking out so bad. Like,
Kenzie, just sit down.
no, I just stood up. That's why I blacked out. But I got to like twitching and shit. Like, that's how it's been.
Wow, that's where we're going with this?
Yeah, you hear the
I'm about
mother.
to tell the staff about my video thing.
About your what?
What video call? So you can only do 25 minutes.
You can do 25-minute blocks. Okay? So I think...
Thank you for using
I'll call you back.
Secure. Goodbye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next
YouTube
one.
streets. Yeah.
And as always, shout out the phone calls from prison. You heard?
Boom. Stay tuned.
That's
More
wild,
calls
man.
to come. Shout out to El Plaga. Hit that like button if you like something. This case right here, this shit is just different, bro. This is getting crazy.
The accountability for me and the fact that they're so small-minded that they can talk about other people with no regard to what it
the
is.
arrogance. Yeah.
It's almost like how do you not get to the point of like I don't know. That takes a lot of energy. That's what I think. To talk
wrong
about
kind
people,
of energy. Yeah.
you know,
Facts.
we're here popping shit up and calling shit out for what it is because evil is what evil is. But like just to go around just fucking pointing shit out and degrading it down, people living lives, man. And obviously, these people are in some sort of professional career, so you're not there. So why the fuck would you? You know what I mean?
And
You
they
should
trying to
be-
shit on these people after the fact. They ain't even here to defend themselves. You
Yeah,
took
like
their
you
lives
should.
and then you up here bad mouthing them and their family. That's just
Especially the
outrageous.
mother, man. The fact
Right.
that this lady, I don't. Once again, I'm old school. I don't think that she should have been there in the first place. But hospitality is hospitality. She gave you a roof and you ate food in her house and
This is the thanks I get. Like no good deed goes unpunished type shit.
Yeah, if it was that bad, why the fuck did you stay there? You know what I mean? If it was that bad, why did you continue? And we heard the fucking calls. We know what you're about. We heard your fucking nasty mouth and your nasty
If it was
ways.
so bad over there, what was going on at your mother's house or your
Real
father's
talk.
house or
Like
your house
what
that
was
made
taking
you want to get
place?
up out of there and stick around if that place was so toxic? You know what I mean?
Absolutely, Ronnie. Like that's crazy. Like
We
how do
see
you
right through the bullshit. It's transparent.
house hop? You know what I mean? And then talk shit about where you were living. But it is what it is. Now we'll see. There's more calls coming. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg. Yep.
So we'll see what happens, man. Ronnie, man, take us out of here, man. I'm ready to take it down. You already know.
Yeah, they gonna be here for the ride. We gonna climb this mountain of madness, man. Shout out to everybody in that chat. Hit that like button if you like something. It's your boy Ronnie Blue Eyes, Ronnie the Ruler, Squad Ron, Don Ron, Scandalous Squad Ron, DVS, Stuck in the System, El Plaga, YouTube Streets, and we out. Peace.
You already know, as always, stay humble, but stay responsibly dangerous. Till next time, salute.
Yeah. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. You can't run, you can't hide. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last. You can't run, you can't hide. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last. Boy, you even them crash. You treat that Yoda just like a Benz. You give this bitch a second chance. I swear she'll do it again. Yo, put her in the water in prison with them sharks if she can swim. I think she is a mean girl in the pen. She ain't got real friends. Put her in the cell with Sarah Boone. She's gonna break and bend. Yo, Sarah Boone, put you in a suitcase. Now your life gon' end. They done raped your ass, tied you up and then taped your ass. Put you on the screen, yeah, they taped your ass. 2 bitches done ate your ass. Cause y'all ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, you should've never did voodoo. They ran the chain just like choo-choo. Now you crying just like boo-hoo. All them kites they send them through. I know you want K2. All your friends said they gay too. All your friends, they gay too. This bitch won't see outside till the year 2035. You can't run, you can't hide, that's your last ride. I know some bitches that gon' pull up and they slide, but I know some dudes that won't do shit, yeah, look at Hyde. Danny Masterson's in prison, living the best life.